Horizontal and vertical asymptotes, what are they? Are you ready? Let's go. So let's look at it. Function of f of x is 1 over x. Okay, so let's look as x is going to approach positive infinity. That means you start from the x values, go larger and larger and larger. What happens? The f of x is 1 over x. 1 over a larger and larger and larger number is going to approach 0. So essentially the function of x is going to approach 0. Okay, because a very large number for x is a very small, very close to 0 number for f of x. So now as x, let's go this direction. As x approaches positive 0, that 0 positive, which means 0 from the positive side, as x is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, the f of x, 1 over x, gets larger and larger and larger towards positive infinity. Okay, that makes sense because x is very, very small, y f of x is very, very large. Okay. Now let's see what happens on the negative side. If x is approaching negative infinity, larger and larger and larger negative number, the f of x again, like here, approaches 0 from the negative side. So it's going to be smaller and smaller and smaller negative number till it approaches very close to 0. Okay, now as x approaches 0 from the negative side, this direction, okay, now f of x is going to become larger and larger, but from the negative side, on the negative number. So if you have a very large, very small x approaches to 0 from the negative side, the f of x is going to be a very large negative number. So it's going to approach negative infinity. Okay, so what is this horizontal line that these graphs are never crossing out here and out here? This is called a horizontal asymptote. For all values of x, the value of the equation of y equals 0 is the horizontal asymptote. In this case, it's where the graph, as you saw, f of x did not cross the line, approach 0, did not cross the line, approach 0 from both directions. Okay, that's a horizontal asymptote. What is a vertical asymptote? The vertical asymptote is this line right here, where the for all values of y, x is 0. That's the equation of this line. It's called a vertical asymptote because you saw the f of x here approach positive infinity, or here it approached negative infinity, but never actually crossed this asymptote line. This is the vertical asymptote, where the graph will approach it very, very, very close, but it will never going to actually cross it. So asymptotes then are defined as where graphs do not cross the x or the y axis. And in this case, a beautiful demonstration of how these all the vertical and horizontal asymptotes work. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I'll talk to you next. You have a nice day. Bye.